Have you ever pondered the origins of the fabled phoenix? This mythical creature, a beacon of fire and brilliance, has seized the human imagination for ages. A being of flame and luminescence, it stands as the quintessential emblem of rebirth, immortality, and tenacity, adorned with its luminous feathers of scarlet, amber, and violet. The phoenix has traversed various cultures and eras, imprinting an indelible mark on the tapestry of human narratives. From the mythical bird of Amata in Egypt, whose very appearance incites awe and inspiration, or as the phoenix, a being that endures for eons only to combust in a blaze of glory, akin to the Xanu from the ashes. Its tale has been recounted and reborn incessantly, mirroring the creature's own cycle of renewal. Yet, the phoenix isn't confined to a solitary mythos. Its roots are purported to extend from Egypt, Greece, ancient Rome, and beyond as we delve into the phoenix's saga, scrutinizing its genesis, profound symbolism, and enduring impact across diverse cultures. We'll address the most frequently posed inquiries. Where did this narrative originate? What is the source of its power? And how has it evolved through various civilizations? Welcome to the enigmas of mythology, the phoenix. The origins of the phoenix myth are as ancient and enigmatic as the bird itself. Our quest commences in the cradle of civilization, ancient Egypt, where a phoenix-like entity, known as the Bennu bird, was closely linked to the sun deities Ra and Osiris, epitomizing creation, vitality, and rejuvenation. It was frequently portrayed as a heron with splendid plumage, standing regally atop a Ben stone, symbolizing the primordial source from which life sprang forth. The Bennu's presence in Egyptian mythology underscores its role as a herald of rebirth, akin to the daily ascent of the sun and the annual inundation of the Nile, both crucial for sustaining life in Egypt. In the 5th century BC, the Greek historian Herodotus, in his writings about Egyptian customs and traditions, offers one of the earliest known accounts of this legendary bird beyond Egypt's borders. According to Herodotus, the Egyptians at Heliopolis described the phoenix as a creature resembling an eagle, adorned with a dazzling array of red and gold feathers. He narrated that the phoenix lived for 5 centuries, and upon reaching the end of its time, it would construct a nest of fragrant woods, ignite it, and be consumed by the flames. From the ashes, a new phoenix would emerge, youthful and vibrant, ready to initiate the cycle anew. Herodotus also mentioned that the newly reborn phoenix would encase its predecessor's ashes in an egg of myrrh and transport it from Arabia to the temple of the sun god in Heliopolis, a city consecrated to sun worship. Beyond Herodotus, we discover a potential earlier reference to the phoenix in the works of Hesiod, a Greek poet of the 8th century BCE. Hesiod's writings suggest a mythical bird, claiming it lives for approximately 24,000 years in his poem, The Precepts of Chiron. He states that a crow lives 9 generations of men, a stag 4 times its lifespan, and a raven 3 times that of a stag. However, the mythical bird outlives 9 ravens. Scholars have debated the interpretation of this passage. While some believe it's an early reference to the phoenix based on its exceptional lifespan, the fragment itself might simply describe a long-lived mythical bird without a specific name. As we can see, the tale of the phoenix is deeply entrenched in the ancient world, evolving through the perspectives of different cultures and storytellers, from the Bennu of Egypt to the eagle-like bird of Herodotus and the long-lived creature of Hesiod. The phoenix has consistently symbolized life, death, and rebirth. But what do the vibrant hues of its feathers signify? And why is its melody purported to be so enchanting? The phoenix is renowned not only for its miraculous life cycle, but also for its breathtaking beauty and profound symbolism. Imagine a bird that encapsulates the essence of fire and sunlight, its feathers a splendid tapestry of red, gold, and purple. These colors are not mere adornments. They carry profound symbolic meanings. Red symbolizes the fire and passion of life. Gold signifies purity and immortality, and purple, often associated with royalty and spiritual transformation, underscores the phoenix's majestic and noble nature. Perhaps the most captivating aspect of the phoenix is its song. Ancient myths describe the phoenix's song as so exquisite and haunting that it could captivate anyone who heard it, even the sun god Apollo himself. According to Greek mythology, each dawn, the phoenix would perch on a tree branch and sing a song so melodious that Apollo paused his celestial journey to listen. This connection between music and the sun further enhanced the phoenix's role as a symbol of eternal beauty and harmony. The phoenix's song and radiant plumage have inspired countless works of art and literature throughout history, from medieval manuscripts to modern fantasy novels. The image of this magnificent bird continues to symbolize the undying spirit and the power of transformation. Its legacy highlights the human fascination with overcoming adversity and the eternal cycle of life and rebirth. So, how does this bird achieve immortality? And what rituals does it perform as it nears the end of its life? The life cycle of the phoenix is one of the most fascinating aspects of its mythology, filled with rituals and symbols that have captivated storytellers for millennia. Accounts of the phoenix's lifespan vary widely, with some sources claiming it lives for 500 years, while others suggest it could be as long as 1,000 or even 13,000 years. Despite these variations, the central theme remains the same. The phoenix's life is lengthy, culminating in a spectacular act of self-renewal as the phoenix nears the end of its life. It undertakes a unique and sacred ritual. The bird begins by gathering aromatic woods, such as myrrh and other precious herbs, to build a nest. This nest is not just a final resting place, but also a pyre, a wooden structure used in funerals to cremate the dead. Once the nest is complete, the phoenix ignites it and is consumed by the flames. This act of self-immolation is both an end and a beginning, as from the ashes, a new phoenix arises, young and full of life. But the ritual doesn't end with the rebirth. The newly born phoenix takes the ashes of its predecessor, encases them in an egg made of myrrh, and carries them to Heliopolis, the city of the sun in ancient Egypt. There, the phoenix deposits the egg on the altar of the sun god. This act of carrying the ashes to Heliopolis is deeply symbolic, representing the cycle of death and rebirth and the connection to the divine. It reinforces the idea that from destruction comes new life, and that life is a continuous, ever-renewing process. This life cycle of the phoenix, with its dramatic self-immolation and resurrection, has made it a powerful symbol of immortality and the eternal nature of the soul. The imagery of the phoenix rising from its own ashes has been used to inspire hope and resilience, reminding us that no matter how devastating a situation may seem, there is always the potential for renewal and rebirth. But the phoenix's influence is not limited to the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. There are other cultures with their versions of the phoenix, each with its own unique twist on the story of a miraculous bird symbolizing rebirth and immortality. Let's start with Mesopotamia, where we encounter the Anzu bird in Sumerian and Babylonian mythology. Anzu is often depicted as a massive bird with a lion's head and is closely linked to the sun god, embodying themes of divine judgment and wisdom. Like the phoenix, the Anzu bird does not succumb to a conventional death, but undergoes a form of transformation, emphasizing the cycle of life and the enduring nature of the soul. Moving eastward to China, we find the Feng Wang, often referred to as the Chinese phoenix. Unlike the solitary phoenix, the Feng Wang represents both male and female aspects, embodying yin and yang. This mythical bird is a symbol of high virtue, grace, and prosperity, and is often depicted with the head of a pheasant, the tail of a peacock, and the elegance of a crane. The Feng Wang appears during times of peace and prosperity. Much like the phoenix heralds renewal and rebirth. In Hindu mythology, we encounter Garuda, the mount of the god Vishnu. Garuda is a divine bird with the body of a man and the wings of an eagle, often depicted in fiery colors of red, orange, and gold. Like the phoenix, Garuda is a symbol of courage, power, and immortality. According to legend, Garuda achieved immortality through an act of selflessness, freeing his mother from enslavement by obtaining the elixir of life. These cross-cultural connections highlight the universal human fascination with the ideas of rebirth, immortality, and the divine. The phoenix, Enzu, Feng Huang, and Garuda all serve as potent symbols in their respective cultures, representing the enduring human hope for renewal and the eternal cycle of life and death. How has this mythical bird continued to inspire us? The legend of the phoenix has transcended ancient myths to become a powerful symbol in literature and modern culture, continuing to inspire and captivate audiences worldwide. Classical texts were the first to bring the phoenix into the realm of literature. Homer in his epic poems and Ovid in his Metamorphoses, embedding its symbolism into the fabric of Western literary tradition. These early mentions solidified the bird's association with themes of rebirth and immortality, providing a foundation for its lasting legacy. Fast forward to the modern era, and the phoenix continues to rise in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. The phoenix named Fawkes serves as a loyal companion to Dumbledore, symbolizing renewal and the power of loving loyalty, healing Harry's wounds. Similarly, C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia features a phoenix, reinforcing its role as a beacon of hope and transformation. The phoenix's influence extends beyond literature into various art forms. It appears in paintings, sculptures, and tattoos, often symbolizing personal transformation and triumph over adversity. For many, the phoenix represents a personal journey of overcoming hardships and emerging stronger, much like the mythical bird rising from its ashes. The city of Phoenix, Arizona, is a testament to the bird's enduring symbolism, named after the mythical creature. Phoenix was built on the ruins of an ancient Native American civilization, symbolizing renewal and the birth of a new era from the remnants of the old. This name choice reflects the city's spirit of resilience and transformation, embodying the very essence of the phoenix. In psychology, the phoenix is often used as a metaphor for personal growth and recovery from trauma, symbolizing the ability to rise from one's ashes. The phoenix's ability to inspire and symbolize hope and renewal is perhaps why it remains so prevalent in our culture today. It reminds us that no matter how dire the circumstances, there is always the potential for rebirth and a new beginning. As we conclude our journey through the mythology of the phoenix, we see how this legendary bird has continued to inspire humanity through the ages, from ancient myths to modern stories. The phoenix remains a powerful symbol of resilience and the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Thank you for watching, and may the spirit of the phoenix inspire you in your own journey.